And so then I think we wanted to talk about, what does that mean to get the spirit back? What does it mean to um, try to return the Tao to get that? And it, it comes, some of it is just, do the opposite of what we've been saying, that we shouldn't be doing, that we are doing. And then, but it comes back to this idea of virtue. Well, a lot of what we've been talking about is the rulers are uh, not doing their benevolent virtue stuff, but there's still stuff that's on our level too, of doing things that would, like you said, make you a more self-reliant person, a more capable person that would allow you to rely on yourself, but also to help others. And that's one thing that Aristotle said, right? He said, people will never rise up unless they trust each other. So you have to be the kind of person who is trustworthy and who is building trust between other people. And that, again, the only way to do that is to cultivate virtue, honesty, charity, love, forgiveness, reaching out to people, trying to help them, trying to teach them, coach them to the extent that you're able, and looking for those things from others to improve yourself, right? And let's see what other assessments we got here. Well, again, one of the things that he talks about in The Art of War, Sun Tzu, is that this necessity to when you see an opportunity, if you realize someone might be trying to trap you, you have to resist that opportunity, right? You want to use that against them. You want to extend them, so it's extend them profit, show them reward, and get them to come in where you want them. But then on the opposite side, you have to be controlled enough to see, there's something that looks like a victory, but is not going to be a victory. So that, that sounds a little convoluted, but it just really comes down to self-control, self-governance. You have to be able to see that donut and say, I recognize that that donut tastes good and that I want it, but maybe that's one too many donuts for today or this week or whatever it is, right? You need to be able to stick to your goals and your plans. So, cultivation of virtue, it's kind of like back to the taxes thing. The taxes are simple, they're practical, and a lot of things in cultivating virtue are the same of doing the simple, practical things in your own life, getting yourself to be a ship, an ark, that's well built and seaworthy and can go through some storms and have some experience in that, right? And being know what to do when the weather gets rough. And that I think is the foundation that you want to build off of, and then there's larger societal and interpersonal stuff off of that. Um, but that's a pretty good way to start is just developing your reliability in sort of every sense, your self-reliability, the skills that you have in your own follow through, but also, being that trustworthy person that other people can rely on.